All right, I'm on hole number 8 of the Monster Marsh tournament. I'm in Tuesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. I'm on my practice account, just getting one more round, but I am going to qualify today. I've got some stuffs coming up for tomorrow, and I want to just make sure that I have enough time and get my accounts in. I'm going to try and play my main account later on today to get it over. So I'm going to take a Guardian and a Navigator, and I'm trying to do the backspin. Now you can. There's several ways. One of my teammates, Kyle, he's our rough bump resident rough bump guy. He loves to do anytime you can do a rough bump. That's the deal. And I love rough bumps. It may not seem because I don't demo. I demo rough bumps, but I don't demo every rough bump that you can possibly do. And there are tons of holes that you could do a rough bump. And you can do a rough bump on this hole, and I think the wind is blowing favorable for us to do a rough bump. If I remember correctly, we're getting some kind of more side wind than we are, and so it is favorable. So you can do a rough bump here, you can do the backspin shot from here trying to come up to the hole. You can bounce off the island. I got caught with my lower level account where I was in between clubs. My red line was here, and I couldn't, actually my red line was all the way back to here, and I didn't want to have to pull my ball that far forward, so I came out here to the left to get more distance to the green because I didn't have enough backspin with my club to stop myself this fast. So I pulled out to the right, and then I used curl to bring it back over towards the hole. So you have lots of options here. If you get caught here sometimes in one-on-one play where you're in between clubs, this shot out here is a shot that people don't think about, but you can pull out here to lengthen your distance to the green. You're still on the green side, so you're safe out here, and you can use curl and side spin to try and bring yourself back to the hole. But I'm doing the backspin shot. He likes to do those rough bumps. I like to do the backspin. The reason I like to do backspin is because I want to get a birdie on this hole. My whole goal on this hole is to get a birdie. And if I get lucky and get a hole-in-one, woo! But my goal is to walk away with nothing less than a birdie. Now that's not to say that I wouldn't like to get a hole-in-one on this hole. So I mean, I'm working the hole to try and get the numbers down to make a hole-in-one, but my goal is to get a hole-in-one and give myself a shot at, or excuse me, my goal is to get a birdie and give myself a shot at hole-in-one. When I come on these holes and I'm doing this, don't think that I'm not interested in getting the hole-in-one. I'm just trying to come at it from a different angle. And on these par threes, you can pick. There is a ton of spots. Pick the spot down here and go, hey, I like to hit it from down here, and I wedge my white rings in, and I use max curl, and I use 3.5 bars of tops for backspin, and blah, 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 and then you work that shot, and I guarantee you can get that shot close. You can get that shot in the hole. You pick the spot that you feel comfortable with, and you work that shot to death. That's the cool thing about these par threes, is that there's a lot of different ways to play them. Hopefully when you come to these holes, you know, it's good to have, especially when you're playing one-on-one. I see people that are married to a certain shot, and then the deal is that shot is awesome. If the wind was blowing in a different direction, or if you could set it up different. So there's my max club. So I'm going to do a max number here to start off with. Do a max number to start off with. 3-4. There's 3-6. So I'm just a little shy of 3 rings. I'm going to run out of time if I don't snap this off and hit it great to the right. I keep forgetting about putting the side spin on it because the ball doesn't want to. It doesn't want a trajectory right. I definitely like my chances of getting a hole-in-one on this sometime this week because I'm right there on it. And I haven't hit it perfect on this hole yet, so I haven't been able to like really sit down and analyze a shot and see, you know, if there's a micro adjustment I could do to get me even closer. But I've been that close all over the hole, so one of those shots this week is going to go in. I think of the par threes that are in this tournament, the one that I have the best shot of getting a hole-in-one on is the one we just played. This one being second, and the other par three being the least likely to get a hole-in-one on, just because that hole doesn't lend itself to hole-in-one to begin with. And both the hole we just played and the hole right there in that shootout have excellent rough bump opportunities. So if you like the rough bump, those are definitely holes to do the rough bump. And so it's all going to be dependent on the ball that you bring. So you want to make your ball so that you're in the optimal spot for that rough bump. But there's definitely rough bump opportunities on 2 of the par 3s in this tournament. All right, that was hole number 8 of the Monster Marsh tournament and Tuesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. Thanks for watching.